All right, Courtney, let's start off with you telling me how you heard about Ibogaine and what brought you down here for treatment.
I heard about Ibogaine through an episode of Law and Order, and then I looked it up, and my mom and I did a lot of research for which ones we wanted to go to and felt comfortable with. We looked at Mexico, Canada, and Costa Rica, and we called you and felt very comfortable with you, so that was good, and we decided kind of the first time that we talked to you. So.
Well, tell me a little bit about what when you read about Ibogaine or when you heard about it on Law and Order, what made you think that this could possibly be an option for you?
When on Law and Order, there was a kid who was addicted to heroin, and the psychologist took him to some place in New York and put him on Ibogaine, and the next day he was completely fine. And so I looked it up after that, and it just did a lot of research, and it, said it works, and I,
You just went on faith,
yeah,
right?
Yeah, it
Nice.
just took a leap of faith, and
Nice.
I was very nervous, but
So tell me, so you decided to come down, you came down, tell me about your experience.
Well, I have a slight heart murmur, so we had to do the low wave dosing for me, and the first day it was very intense. I'm not, used to tripping or feeling that way, so
Sure.
it was good. It wasn't scary. It was very. I had introspectives, and it made me think a lot, and it took away my anxiety. And then I did another dose, which was lower, the next day, and and then a couple days after that, I feel amazing. So
Tell me about the most difficult part, the stuff that people don't really like to talk about in front of a camera, the stuff that people don't want to talk about. Tell me about all the things that made the experience your own.
Well, because of my heart, we weren't able to do, another dose, and that was a little difficult. I felt a little bit of the withdrawal symptoms, but it was tolerable, and it was a little scary at first, and I cried, and, it was very emotional, but, 2 days later I'm happy, I had a lot less anxiety, and I just feel great.
How did you feel when we were able to pick up those doses back up once your heart went back down to normal?
Sorry?
How did you feel when we were able to pick up those doses and after the little break you had? What was the difference at that point?
Honestly, I didn't think that I needed more, but I'm very happy that I did it again. I listened to you, and it wasn't really too different. It was just, and I didn't have a great day after the third one that we did, so it wasn't bad.
That's okay. If my 4-month-old daughter listened to me, she'd be holding the camera right now. She'd be doing a better job than I am. All right. Well, thank you, and it was a pleasure having you down.
Yeah.